To make this trouser, I start by giving my guideline. It's going to be high-waisted palazzo trousers. I will give 1 inch seam allowance, 1 inch seam allowance down to 16, and the full length is 42 with 1 inch sewing allowance. This pattern is for the front side, so I'm going to cut it and I'll use it to trace out the back. This is the waist, hip, and trouser length. Here I mark out 5 and I'm going to curve it down to this place. The waist is going to be same with the hip because I'll use elastic here and it's going to be fitted around my hip line. My hip is 44 into 4 is 11 plus ½ inch sewing allowance. I do same down here, 11, ½ inch sewing allowance, and I'm going to draw it down straight. And at this place, I'm going to curve it in to meet my trousers here. As this is the front pattern, I'm going to level it down here and minus 1 inch from this place. But I will not cut this until after cutting out the back. The next thing now is to cut off here and this place. This is the front pattern. I'm going to use this to trace the back pattern. In tracing out the back, this is the front. You see this line? I'm going to make here, the side here, the same with the back. So I'm going to trim off this excess here from the back. This is it. I'm going to add 2.5 inch here. The reason for adding 2.5 is because of your bum. Your bum is bigger than the front, so it needs a space, and I'm going to curve it like this. It needs a space to fit in at the back. But here is going to still be same with what you have in front, just that I extended there. And for this place, I will put that in, and then making sure that at the end of this place I have only 1.5 inch bigger than what I have in front. And I'm going to connect the line. So it is like this. On the front, I told you I'm going to cut off this piece here. At the side, it's still going to be same with the back one, but it's going to go in like this. Raise the front and cut it off. I'm going to cut the pockets, and I transfer the pattern made. So for the front, I'm going to cut this into 2. So this is my front pattern. I'm going to cut it into 2, and I will do so at the back as well. So for my pockets, I'm going to say to 10 into 7, 10 by 7 inches. By the side here, I'm going to curve it. That's the way your pocket should be. And in front, I'm going to shape it this way. But for now, this is how it is going to be. Stay till the end. You see how I put my pocket. This is pocket. Now I'm going to cut this into 4. We come back.